Welcome back, everyone, to another Market Open live stream. Let's see how the day is doing after madness, really, yesterday, especially in the crypto space yesterday. I posted a short this morning, by the way, on YouTube, and this is honestly something you got to keep an eye on. Remember, one of the only crypto places that didn't have problems yesterday is Robinhood. Now, I maybe I shouldn't be even saying crypto place because I know that upsets a lot of folks. But I mean, let's just be real. It was working. So it's for the IPO coming up on Robinhood. It's actually let's sneak it in. It's actually some good news here. So keep an eye on that. So what do we got over here? Look at this. Virgin Galactic all of a sudden up 20%. Virgin is a SPAC that has been just absolutely getting decimated. I mean, just destroyed. I'm pretty sure I remember this hitting like a peak of $64. And the darn thing right now is at $20, which is incredible. I mean, it's lost 68% of its value. And when we consider the fact that it's up 20% now, it means it really lost somewhere like 75+% of its value. So it's been a rough ride for Virgin Galactic. Now, I don't invest in Virgin, but hey, congratulations to all those hodlers. You deserve the 20% today. Anyway, Marathon and Riot. Look at this. Marathon and Riot bouncing off the classic. Oh, wow. Bitcoin crashed and recovered. And so did the cryptos. That's crazy. Yeah, crypto does that. And that is why yesterday I sent out an alert to all of those of you in my Stocks and Psychology of Money group that I was buying. So we did some buying. Really happy about that. Very, very nice sort of a recovery from that. And we had plenty of time to buy yesterday too, which was kind of neat. Yeah, good recovery right now in the crypto space. In fact, let's go ahead and, you know what, we'll go to CoinMarketCap and let's just do a quick update on what we've got with the cryptos and the coins right now. It's pretty remarkable how fast we got a bounce here. Geez, wow. Bitcoin's now at 42,000. I knew it was over 40,000, but it actually just ran over 42,000. We got Ethereum almost back to 3,000. Cardano's almost back to $2. It's at 187. Doge back to about 43 cents. I mean, Doge just added 8 cents in the last 12 hours. Doge added 8 cents. Ethereum added $600. Bitcoin added what is that, 7,000? I mean, golly, talk about some moves back here. But it's not just these guys, it's all of them. Look at that. Ethereum Classic 42%, Theta 39%. It's almost kind of like, oh, crypto survived. It survived the madness, and it's recovering. Right. So what do we got here? Shiba Inu 33% basically up today. You got 38% on Maker. This shows you that if you don't get shaken out with margin, and you can get in and buy because you aren't over leveraged and you're not getting liquidated on days like yesterday, well, it gives you an opportunity to buy. So yeah, Brian, thank you for the $100. To reiterate that Robinhood came in clutch yesterday by actually being up and functioning during the especially even during some of the depths of the dip. I mean, I think during the absolute cheapest pricing, one of the only places to function with crypto was Robinhood. So good job, Robinhood. You know, hats off to Robinhood. So anyway, and I know, it's I get the whole thing. Oh wow, you can't transfer the coin. And hopefully they fix that, or they add that feature soon, which I expect they probably would announce that around IPO time. It's just going to be like the perfect thing to say. Oh, by the way, we're also going to be adding a wallet. I don't know, next month or whatever. At least give some kind of time frame. That's what I would do if I were Robinhood. All right. Anyway. So Hyliion. Okay, so we got some SPACs recovering here. Not a lot of companies looking like they're running right now. I want to specifically look at AMC and Upstart, though, because we know these can be our trader movers here. So AMC short interest went down over the last few days, whereas GameStop's actually has been going up. So GameStop one to pay attention to maybe. And how's Upstart doing? GameStop showing up a little bit, about 1%. Yeah, about 1% on Upstart. Okay, so I don't see any crazy rockets yet, with the exception of Virgin Galactic. My goodness. DoorDash. DoorDash is down 3.52%. Cheesecake Family. Go to the. Well, no, let's stay on the 1 minute. We're about to open in a couple minutes here. We did have jobless claims coming in lower. A couple recoveries here. It'll be interesting to see how we open. But let's go do this really quick. Jobless claims. All right, here we go. Department of Labor. Yep, today's the 20th. I always like adding these together. Nobody else does that. I don't know why, but I like adding them. So initial claims came in at 444, and then I'm going to add the pandemic unemployment. Okay, here we go. Wow, less than 100,000. That's good. So that puts us at about 549. 549,000 of total jobless claims. I mean, this is incredible. This has absolutely been incredible. I mean, that is much better than we've consistently been over 1 million until about the last 5-6 weeks. So very, very strong recovery on the labor front. Okay, maybe a little longer, 8-9 weeks. But anyway, let's get ready for the opening bell here with Jim Cramer. Let's see what Jim's got to say about Oatly going public.
Well, that doesn't last long then, Jim, if you're correct.
Thank you. That's all I had to say. That's all I had to say. You've been very tough on me lately.
He's kidding.
Hey, he's got a similar time.
Look, Carl, one of the things that's happened is look at Squarespace. There's a company called Wix. Every bit as good as those guys. I use Wix. Do we really need Squarespace? I don't know. I mean, we have Space, which is Virgin Galactic, and we have Square, which
I like Squarespace. I know Wix is good, but I like Squarespace personally.
Yeah. No, you were skeptical yesterday, Jim, and certainly that was borne out in the first day of trade. We'll see what happens today and what might be a better tape. We'll see. There's the opening bell. Big board celebrating the IPO. Procore Technologies, a construction software provider. And as we said at the NASDAQ, also celebrating its IPO is oat milk maker Oatly. Jim, another consumer brand, relatively new, is going to be Pet.
All right, we got to see what's happening here at the opening, the sticks. So I'm going to watch the opening sticks here. So Marathon down, heading down, right, kind of hitting down. Coin heading up. You watch Coinbase. This is cheap right here. 236, pretty cheap. You've got Arrival, 421. Ford Motor going down a little, kind of balanced here. A little bit of down on the Fisker. Honestly, this volatility is beautiful for Coinbase. I really like Coinbase. I mean, these prices are ridiculous. Man. Tesla's up 2.2% right now. Well, I'm just thinking about this. You know what? I think I got to do it. I got to do it. I know it's green right now, but it's still too low. It's so low. I cannot resist. I cannot resist the urge. Oh, I did it. Oh no. Yeah, I did it. I'm sorry. I just bought Coinbase. Sorry. I know there are many of you that get mad at me for doing that, but I did it. And I also did it on Robinhood. I did it. Yeah. All right. So, hold on one sec. Got to average down, baby. All right. I don't think anybody who's buying right now, unless they don't own it, is averaging up. We're all in the same boat. Oh, I'm losing my voice. What's happening? Okay, we got to figure out what's going on over here. Virgin's really trying to take off here. Marathon's trying to stay green, but Riot's heading down. Watch Nano all of a sudden doing a little trying to take off a little bit here. Ford, Fisker's pretty low right now, $12. I mean, this got day traded up to like 31 very briefly. Usually it sits around like the 18 to 20 range. Churchill Capital, Enphase up today. Very nice. Very, very nice. Wayfair, Trade Desk, all these guys 2%. Tattooed Chef. See, it's just always bobbing under that $20 here. Square. Where's Square? I saw Square somewhere around here, 2%. Tesla. Oh, Tesla's giving it up again. Oh, Tesla. Tesla, you weak. I know I don't have my coffee right now. You're right. That probably hurts. Or are you saying the coffee's causing the voice thing? I have no idea. But I didn't have any coffee today. Yet. Keyword. Tesla, what are you doing? Why are you being a baby? Being a big old baby. All right, what else we got? Oh, speaking of baby, did y'all see the Fox News story? I posted about it on the channel, but I just want to really quickly show you the picture. I'm going to just make it really big here. Look at this. Look at this. They use this picture, okay? They put this picture on the cover of Fox.com. This is Gavin Newsom, the governor of California's face on a baby playing with a rattle with tiny hands. This is the thumbnail they used on foxnews.com because I called him a weenie baby. And then they censored my post on Instagram. Yeah, you can't make it up. It's too great. Oh my gosh, it's priceless. It's priceless. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. What else we got? A Marathon, actually, Marathon and Riot both doing very well here. Both moving quite well, actually. Marathon, we're sitting at 9%. Riot, 7.8%. Arrival, Fisker. I mean, we've got a very green day today. I'm trying to figure out what's red. We got about, a page and a half of red. Actually, not a lot of red. It's really just DoorDash. Nordic American Tankers. This is not a surprise, the Nordic. Yeah, if you bought an IPO on Coin, just buy some more right now so you can average down. If you bought right now, your average is not that average really matters. Okay, we talk about that in the Stocks and Psychology Money group because the psychology of the average can be a problem. Usually, it's a bigger problem when things are. When your favorite stocks are like, oh man, over time it goes up, and I don't want to DCA up. But now's an easy opportunity for you to get a real nice cost adjustment. But anyway, I'm not going to tell you what to do because I'm not your financial advisor. Nordstrom's, I always say S, whatever. Nordstrom down 2.5% here. Oh, yeah, Nordic American Tankers. They shot up after the Colonial Pipeline incident, which makes sense because it's all about storing more oil. We actually did a course member live stream comparing this dude to some other CEOs, CEO of Nordic American Tankers. Let me just put it this way. I'd love to interview him because he's kind of crazy, but I love it. Anyway, so XL Fleet down 1%, Carnival down. So a lot of the recovery stocks actually down a bit today. So recovery, with the exception of like Roblox. Roblox has this very, very weird trading pattern. But yeah, a lot of the recovery stocks actually suffering a little bit today, whereas it's really tech, maybe momentum, but the ones that have been selling off. See the online consumer discretionaries, Wayfair, the Etsy. Wayfair, look at this run on Wayfair. Sorry. This is Wayfair, right? Yeah, it is. Where are they right now? Here we go. 312. They always do this. Wayfair. Look, if you're a trader, write this down because it's over and over and over again. When Wayfair goes to 260 to 280, it always seems to rubber band back to 320. Go study it yourself. Don't take my word for it. Come here for advice from an idiot, and then do what you may with it. So that way it's not financial advice. It's some idiot on YouTube's suggestions, and then do what you want with it. Okay, that's it. It's just I'm tired of seeing it over and over and over again. It's pretty crazy. Look at this, folks. Social Ooh. I'm gonna have to get ready to sell that option. Today is today Friday? Today's today? No, today's Thursday. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure my IPOE option is in Robinhood. Yeah, my IPOE option is a little shortish. Not shorting the stock, it's long. But it's the time frame. I don't remember where it was. Maybe it was in Weeble. I don't know. I can't figure it out, but I will figure it out. Get back to you. Let's see what Jim's got to say.
Line. David, though, we are still waiting for something involving ARM Holdings.
Oh, yeah?
Well, everything we've heard so far indicates they're going to have a hard time getting
Right,
UK approval,
it's an
and we don't
override.
really know much about in terms of China and Samurai.
Why can't they just license a lot of ARM stuff? I mean, because
They still are saying that they're coming.
IPOE option. It's actually not as short as I thought. It's actually a Jan 2022. It's up like 29% right now total. So like, but yeah. Anyway, as that's one of my remaining shorter ones. All my others are 2023s. I do have a couple more that are still in this year. So we'll see.
Did you see? Ask it in the form of a question.
What is Intel? And the actual, that's the correct response. And
Intel
the clue would be a place where shareholders recently rejected the CEO's
the Trump
pay.
offensive is over. I mean, how long can a guy?
Boring.
Saving is easy when you're in good hands. Allstate.
Also
Click or
boring.
call for a quote.
Back over here it is. So I want to take a look at the crypto sticks. See what we got going on over here. 5-minute chart here. 5-minute chart showing a little bit of a sell-off here in Weeble. Okay, this is well, at least on Dogecoin. What is this, folks? Look at this. We drew this line a long time ago. Look at it like bounce right off of it. I'll tell you, whoever says technical analysis is not real has never actually used it well. Because like one of my favorite things that happened over the last few days was not that people got margin called in crypto, but that how long were we talking about? I don't know. We think, for example, Ethereum and Bitcoin, they're going to fall back to those support levels, low 30,000s, low 2,000s. Smacks the lines. Temporarily slingshot past, of course, but still, it's, the doubters of TA need not look further than what has recently happened with crypto. Confirmation by draw enough lines, one of them will work. Okay, I got some fundies in here. Respect. I, at heart, am a fundie. 98% of my portfolio is based on fundamental analysis, okay? So, yeah, I'm siding with my 2% buddies right now. But this happens time and time again. And those especially the traders who pay attention when we're tracking either AMC. We saw it happen with AMC. Literally bounced off the lid on AMC. Shit literally happened the other day. We saw it happen with GameStop over and over again. The range bounds. It's pretty incredible. All right. I'm not going to get into the whole fundy versus technical analysis debate. There you go. There you go. Jay, that is probably the best quote I've heard right here. Okay. Look at that quote on screen here. That's a money quote right now. You invest on fundamentals, you trade on TA. Now, there will be some people who say, but I could use TA to give me a better entry point on my fundies. It's all good. Okay. All right. So what else do we have here? Yes. Previous support becomes resistance. Right on, my friend. Right on. All right. Where were we? Okay, C3 AI is up there. C3 AI has just been getting burned. And literally, I mean, how long has this been getting burned now? Oh, it's actually the last few days it's been going. Well. It looked like it was going up, but look when you zoom out what you're actually getting. Oh my gosh. Hey, look, if you're a technical analysis buff, look at the RSI. It's at 31.26, something like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So Enphase running a little bit here. Let's go to the minute chart here. Let's try to see what's running today. So Enphase is running a bit. Trade Desk is running. Trade Desk ran to like 490 there the other day. I want to say on Friday. Oh, we added. Oh, I bought Trade Desk with course members on Friday. Yes, thank you. That was good. Awesome. So Virgin Galactic's giving it up here. Virgin Galactic can't keep it up. We got Marathon and Riot also having a little bit of trouble. Affirm. Wow. Affirm's got a little bit of an explosion over here. Questions of timing of crypto crackdown. What?
drama and intrigue along with the gold rush speculation in cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, as you mentioned, struggled yesterday because, as you said, the Chinese Banking Association warned against using viral currencies. However, this is not unexpected because the Chinese Communist Party generally does not like anything it cannot control. So China's digital currency is not ready for widespread use yet. So what it does is the opposite of cryptocurrencies. The blockchain technology masks, who's using the money and what it's for. China's digital yuan will allow the Chinese Communist Party to track exactly where the money goes and who uses it and for what. Now, in addition, the Chinese
gotta love tracking. A firm's still running here, folks. I appreciate the commenter who's saying Palantir didn't get the memo today. Yeah, let's see where Palantir is. Piton's up 3%. EXPI is up 3%. Tesla. Oh, Tesla's back to like 2.4. It went down there to 1.5 for a moment. I mean, it's still low. It's so bad. 576. Palantir. Yeah. I mean, it's only down 0.5%. It's not so bad. It's bad that it's sitting at $20, but I mean, it could be worse for Palantir. Yeah, look, some of the recoveries are selling off a little bit more. Spirit Airline, Macy's, AMC just dropped a bit more. Yeah, Palantir. But not so bad for Palantir. I mean, AMC's down 4%. What else here? We've got, Doge is still accelerating a little bit of this decline here. Yeah, so is Ethereum's behaving the same way right now. And so is Bitcoin on the 5-minute. And these are just sort of brief adjustments here. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, these are minor little adjustments compared to the run we've recently had. But they're actually talking about it on Fox Business.
Previously, it might have been done by institutions. Now it's being done by people. And you'll see, unsophisticated investors being taken advantage of. So regulation is absolutely coming.
Is there some pushback in terms of regulation coming because of the ransom paid in Bitcoin for the pipeline?
Well, it's interesting because, that ransom paid in Bitcoin would show that that's why bad actors want to actually use some of the cryptocurrencies, because it can't be traced and it's harder to find them later. And so I think that the bad people and bad actors will use these instruments to actually get what they want. And governments don't want, bad actors to be able to hold institutions hostage, governments hostage, corporations hostage. It's against the national interest. And so I think you'll see governments want to come in and control that to protect companies and individuals.
Okay, you say that regulation is definitely coming. All right, what will that regulation look like?
It's hard to say for sure. Probably it'll be, how will certain currencies be listed? Will they be listed as equities? Will they be listed as assets? Is it a currency? We talk about cryptocurrencies, but these really don't act and behave like currencies right now. We're not seeing a lot of transactions being conducted with Bitcoin or with Dogecoin, your favorite, or any of these other types of currencies. It's really a store of value. And if it's looked at as an asset, if it's looked at like an equity, it will be regulated by the SEC and by an equity.
I mean, he's not wrong about that. And I mean, that's just the basic argument that continues to happen here. Is they're more like crypto assets. The store of value argument. I mean, it's hard on days like when you go through what's happened over the last like 24 hours to call it store of value. That kind of volatility does make people scratch their head. We know that over time, as usage goes up and we get more volume, we expect that the volatility to go down. But I consider personally, I just consider crypto as a style of investment. I don't look at it as like, I don't look at Tesla as a store of value. I look at it as an investment. I look at Ethereum or Cardano or Bitcoin as investments. Like, I'm not like, here's my savings account. I don't know. I know that's a big argument. It's like, oh no, it's like digital gold. It's a store of value. Fine, call it whatever you want. I like it because I think it's an investment. All right. So, all right. Yeah, price doesn't matter for value. That's a good one. Go to a savings account. Go to any bank and let them tell you, we'll store your cash here, but how much of it we store might fluctuate. But don't worry about that. That doesn't matter. Of course, price matters. Price is everything. Price is everything. All right. So yeah, the miners are doing decently today. We've got Trade Desk doing a nice bounce here. Voyager's doing a nice little bounce here. You've got let's see. Yeah, still selling off over here on the recoveries. AMC, AMC doing a little bit of a bounce here if you're an AMC trader, but then again, I don't think the wind is at the backs of this particular group over here today. I don't know that any of them are going to bounce out of this hole. Who knows? I mean, crazier things have happened. I mean, even Macy's is bouncing right now. Walgreens doing, what are we doing here? Yeah, doing a little bit of a bounce as well. By the way, tomorrow is the Mind Medicine interview, so that'll be really fun. It'll actually be pretty early, so we'll see. We got that rebound again over here at Doge. Look at it, beautifully perform within our lines. It's scary, okay? This is live, folks. Like, you know when I'm really skeptical about technical analysis is when people do technical analysis videos after the fact. Now, they could be somewhat useful for learning, but I mean, it's like anybody can draw a line on a chart after it's already happened and go, oh, see, look, if you could have seen this pattern and then this would have happened and blah, 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 blah. It's a lot tougher when you don't already have it charted out. Right? Anyway. So, Affirm. Wow. Affirm is continuing that run. That's incredible. A really, really good run here on Affirm. I want to zoom out on Affirm. Let's see how this compares to how it's been doing over the last bit here. I know C3AI was very bad, and Affirm has kind of been trading along with them. Keep in mind that coupon code for the amazing programs, a link down below. I'm like 99% sure all the marketing is done to make some changes for tomorrow. So, yeah, take a look at that coupon code link down below. Lifetime access to all the lectures. Super exciting. But anyway, yeah, Affirm still, I mean, it's at rock bottom here. I mean, this is Affirm and C3I. The problem is, and this has been one of the issues with Affirm, is we've seen Affirm do these basically bull trap movements here, where it's like, oh, yay, I've sold off so much. I'm coming back. Don't worry, I'm coming back. And then it falls even more. It fell all the way down to 46. The thing had run up, I mean, closer to, actually shortly after IPO time. What did that hit? About 149? It's incredible. What a rotation. All right, let's see what else we have here. What's Varney got to say? Nothing. There's a Geico Gecko on TV. It's a commercial. Okay, fine. Fine then. Let's go to Bloomberg. Let's also get Bloomberg Live up. Bloomberg Live TV. We'll add commentary here. Volatility is your friend. This is why cryptos are profitable. I agree with that. Did ChargePoint just buck the trend? Let's see. ChargePoint. It's at $24. I mean, it's been bobbing around here for a while. I mean, it's had this incredible sell-off, but it's had this pattern for quite a while. So, I mean, it really goes to show that the entry points, I mean, I hit this low over here, like 18, 19 briefly, but it really goes to show the shelf here is really around 1950. I'm going to move this up because, I mean, it's so obvious right now. I think when we drew this, we just drew one of the lowest bottoms that it hit, but really look how consistent this bottom here is. And you can even probably get the bottom of the candlestick is probably going to be a little better. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, around $20. So when ChargePoint is around $20, this is where it's like, it doesn't seem to want to go lower. And we've got a lot of evidence of that. So I would pay attention to ChargePoint. I'd pay attention to all of the EVs. Folks, the EV sector is a 35-year rotation. People are worried about what's going to happen over the next 6 months. But if you're a long-run fundamental investor, the wind is at your back for the long run in the EV sector, chargers, whatever. Yeah, Square's back over 200. Nice. Coinbase is a few points lower after I bought it. That's classic. within the hour, it's like Kevin buys, wait like an hour. I think that briefly happened with the coin I bought yesterday too. It's like we just went a little, not much, A little bit lower. But now it's like way up. It's up to like 25%, which is wonderful. What else? What's happening with the broader market here? So Doge dancing around between the lines, 2,900 here at Ethereum. We've got Bitcoin back to 42. UiPath doing a nice little recovery here. Trade Desk doing very well on the day, and so is Enphase. Good recovery here. Starting to turn a little bit red on Enphase. We've got Solar Edge, a lot of the green kind of solar companies coming back here. Wow, Matterport finally coming back a little bit. I'm pretty sure the Ford EV is priced at $40K, the pickup truck, with rebates, not before. Now I got to check. Now you're making me check. Ford pickup EV. It's a Lightning or whatever, right? Shockingly low price. Yeah. Okay. How much did Ford pay you? Okay. Starting at 41,669. Well, when did they talk about the $7,500 credit? Let's see here. 7,500. All right, let's see if Verge covers it. 7,500. There we go. Ford's eligible. Oh, wow. Look at that. Wait a minute. Hold on here. Super Career. The gas version starts at 36,000. The problem with the pickup trucks, folks, is what I've noticed. Like, I really wanted to buy like a 150 or 250. I don't know, like 5 years ago, because we were doing so much construction, and they're just so practical, these things. But what I found is like, oh yeah, great, it starts at 36, and I'm like, oh, that's not that bad. Then you start doing the configurator, and all of a sudden you're walking out of the door with like a $60,000 or $70,000 truck because of all the add-ons. It's like, well, I gotta have the longer bed. Well, I gotta have this. Well, I gotta have this. It's crazy. The add-ons really got you, but that's not bad. I mean, if it's 41 before the 7,500. Look at that. Oh, the frunk. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, that is pretty nice. Oh, they're smart. I mean, they're literally showing you all you need to show. Camper, getting lumber. Oh, yes. And the frunk. What is this guy? This guy's like checking out the view while he's carrying his 2x4s. Look at that. You know he's not walking that way because he's going to be walking off a cliff. It's just like frozen. Like have your foot tipped up a little bit so it looks like you're walking off a cliff, but enjoy the view while you're carrying, 5 2x4s. Whatever. Oh man. Oh jeez. Let's get back to the sticks here. I'm looking at the one you're looking at is the $90,000 version. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I just remember that from 5-6 years ago, 2015, 16. Like I really wanted to buy a Ford pickup truck, and then I'm like, what? It's that expensive for a pickup truck with the features I want? It was nuts. There's one thing I have to say Tesla has a nice edge on is you really don't have to add features. Like almost everything is standard unless you want like a larger battery or whatever. All right, let's see what else is going on here. And I'm not trying to bag on Ford, okay? I'm just saying.
Very hybrid model of cybersecurity that you need. And Dr. Mark Bristow, because we got to talk about copper and how much.
That guy's carrying $50 of 2x4s. It's supposed to be like $12 and it's $50. You're right. Oh, man.
And I've always liked gold. I like crypto. But let's hear what Dr. Mark Bristow has to say, because that company is unbelievably well run.
Jim, good stuff. Great hour. We'll see you tonight.
Thank
as
you.
usual.
Great hour. Good to talk to you.
6 p.m. Mad Money with Jim Cramer, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Got a nice extension of the gains here.
$90,000 with the 300-mile range. Man, that's how they get you. They get the press attention with the headline, and then you get all the Wall Streeters that don't like. I want to know how many Wall Streeters are actually buying pickup trucks, right? So you get like the real suits, not me. I'm different. You get the real suits. pickup truck, so much less expensive than the Teslas. We always knew Teslas were overvalued. Let's go buy some more Ford and hodl. Meanwhile, they've never actually like gone through the options to actually buy a Ford, which look, I love it. Okay, Ford F-150 is the best-selling vehicle in America. Love the thing. I almost bought one, but they are much more expensive than I thought. Like my respect level for all the people that have invested in them like went up when I'm like, oh, I thought they were cheap, and then I'm like, no, they're really expensive. So anyway, yeah. So where were we? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about that now. Doge, 42. Ethereum. Wait, where's Ethereum? There it is. Ethereum, 29. Look at it bounced. It almost bounced perfectly off 3,000. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. This is where we were previously. Just a bounce off 3,000. Huh. That's very interesting. Okay. Do we have any other news? I mean, I feel like there's no news. The news is not covering anything. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Oh, wonder what the range would be if you're towing. No kidding. It's going to plummet. I mean, that would be true of any car. Morgan Stanley CEO shuffers leadership. I don't care. Diamond succession race. Okay. Jobless claims. We saw that. Jamie Dimon can't leave us. How old is Jamie Dimon? He's got to be like 61 or 58. Jamie Dimon. 65. Good for him. Wow. That's awesome. All right. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Look at the name of the coin. What? What? Okay, so this particular coin, billionaire, Bud Light Mango Mai Tais were beginning to take hold when this 38-year-old, unemployed and ticked off by watching other people get rich, figured, what the heck, laid $500 on some crazy-sounding thing called that coin. Screw it, let's go. Let's see what happens. The coin, officially Australian Safe Shepherd, okay, one of those obscure virtual currencies that have YOLO'd and FOMO'd their way from crypto in-jokes to soaring and now sinking, monuments the struggles of the time. Okay. What? So this former bartender became the owner of 20 billion of these particular coins. Okay, got it. Uh-huh. And let's see, over the past several days, the market collapsed again. Wait, so how much did he have? Not really talking about it, are they? I gotta look it up. This is crazy. I can't believe I'm about to even type this ticker symbol. Wow. Yeah, I mean, look at the crazy run here just over in May here. Jeez. The price is so little. The price is so little that they have to use negative exponent. Well, not exponents, but that's the way they're writing it is like a calculator when you run out of room. It's not negative exponents. I don't know what it's called, but it's basically that's how many digits you have to move the period over. So it's $7.45 minus 8 decimal place. Oh, come on. What is this world coming to? I don't understand. Like, what happened to the days of us just being able to go, folks, paint the cabinets. Don't replace the cabinets. Those were the simple days. The simple days. It's gotten so complicated. Enphase continues its run, as does Trade Desk, Skills, Solar Edge, Matterport, finally showing a little bit of green here at Matterport. Tesla up 3.2% today. Peloton's up. EXPI, Invite, Arrival, Wayfair. Some nice moves here. Coinbase actually green today. Churchill Capital 2.27. What else do we have here? Towards the downside, we have recovery today. It's kind of just a clear rotation today. Let's listen into Fox.
What could go wrong? Well,
No, we
you know
didn't.
that nothing goes up forever. You know that after 13 years, the odds are very strong that the glory days may be coming to an end. So you're nervous, especially those in their retirement years who don't much care for risk with their nest egg. I'm not going to offer advice. Instead, I'll pass along the advice of the pros. Sell half. If you have, say, 100 shares of Apple, just suppose you do, sell 50. Take your profit and leave your initial stake on the table. If your Apple stock was
No, I hate that.
Capital gains tax on your profit. If it's not in a pension plan, you'll pay a 20% tax instead of what may be a higher capital gains tax if Bernie Sanders gets his way. We've been through these scares before, and the pros, certainly the ones who appear on this program, have consistently said, buy the dip, stay the course. Okay, but now, after 13 years and these very uncertain times, anxiety has reached a new level. It's the first question I'm often asked. Should I sell? And my answer is, if you're really nervous, really worried, sell half. Do like the pros do. And the other question?
Shut up. Do not say selling at bottoms is what the pros do. It's not what the pros do. The pros hedge part of their portfolio with shorts because they're trying not to lose clients in their hedge fund. Oh man, whatever, Varn. Varn wants the shorts to just eke out a little bit more today, apparently. I hate when people say, "Oh, well, just sell half." I'm sorry. It's just very bad psychology. Because then you unlock the sell button, then you're more likely to sell more. Then you start going through your portfolio and like, oh my gosh, I'm so anxious, I'm so nervous, I'm so uncertain. Let me go sell a little bit more over here and here and here. And before you know, you sold everything. And the day you've sold everything is the day you're like, okay, oh, I feel so good. I'm just gonna start over. I'm gonna do some new fundamental analysis and start over. And then that's the day that the market goes boop, boop, and then you're like, oh, it'll come back down again to where I bought. And it never does. Or where you sold. Oh, man. Whatever. Not my style. Okay, let's go to CNBC. All right. What do we got over here?
Is it a systemic risk, or is it just indicative, the moves we've seen there, of the bigger, broader correction or pullback, I guess?
There you go. You sell half on a double, not the bottom. Bingo. That I'm okay with. I don't do that, but I agree with that.
Slowdown in the momentum trade.
Oh my gosh, that guy's mic.
The low last March, and I do think it's a sign that going forward, investors are going to be much more.
Oh, that is the worst blowout of a mic I've ever heard in my life. I'm surprised they didn't fix that. That's so bad. Oh, thanks, Brandon. Oh man. Yeah, you could always to donate to the campaign, you could always go to meetkevin.com/donate. We would love your support to beat. Hold on, we have a picture of exactly our contender, okay? We would love your support to beat Weenie Baby Gavin Newsom. This is not my picture. This is a picture from Fox News. All right, let's go back to Mr. Hot Mike over here.
Below it, and that eventually just the weight of that enthusiasm could potentially make it give way. I wonder how worried you are about that, if at all.
Yeah, again, I think the support is going to continue to remain towards those cheaper value.
That guy sounds like the Wendy's driver.
A digestion phase, to say the least, for technology. But again, I wouldn't overreact to it. I think there's actually some areas of the tech space that are starting to look very attractive. Semiconductors, we still like the search engines with an ad-based revenue. And even, importantly, as we think about infrastructure, internet and cloud-based technologies are really a very, very important part of that. So we think that there are some attractive opportunities in tech. We're neutral to that space right now.
Megan, David, thanks. Good gut check on where the markets are right now. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, it's been a roller coaster 24 hours for crypto. You just heard us talk about that a little bit. Bitcoin plunging as low as $30,000 yesterday. Shares of Coinbase, the crypto exchange, now almost 50% off of their highs after going public last month. Let's bring in Rich Repetto, Managing Director at Piper Sandler, and Sean Horgan, FinTech and Payments Analyst at Rosenblatt Securities to discuss further.
The guy in the middle kind of looks like Peter Rawlinson. A little bit.
Since going public, Coinbase has become, in the equity market, perhaps the biggest proxy for what we're seeing play out on a daily basis in cryptocurrencies. Should it be in terms of the daily moves we see, or is that really overlooking or oversimplifying the actual business model and how the company can make money despite the volatility?
Am I wrong?
No, I actually think it is a proxy for the crypto economy and the acceptance of cryptocurrency. So it's not, I don't see that as an issue. I think the main thing is that, you got to expect volatility in these cryptocurrencies. What happened over the past few days, while painful, it's not unusual for, how crypto has been priced over the last 10 years. You've seen every year at least a 28% drop, and you've seen 3 solid cycles of resetting.
Okay, nobody agrees with me.
Coinbase is tied to the and totally focused on the crypto economy. So we'd expect the stock to reflect some of that volatility as well.
Sean, I'll put the same question to you, especially since I know you're bullish on the stock, Coinbase.
Yeah, I think look, like what Rich said, I totally agree. There is some volatility to be expected with a stock like Coinbase. But I mean, there are some positives too. I think that one, this is accelerating the cycle, and now, 12 months from now, investors are forward looking, and the outlook will likely be a lot more bullish overall. And the second thing is volatility is not all bad for an exchange, right? When there's more volatility, there's more engagement, there's more MTUs, monthly transactions.
I'm playing matchmaker today. Can I get one right?
And that means more revenue. So, I actually don't think it's all negative in the short term, and it's certainly
I'm going to stop
in the long term.
But Rich, to come back to you, I mean, on the subject of more regulation in the SEC, I mean, you're somewhat expert in exchanges, certainly, and even in that part of things. What are your expectations when it comes to what we can really expect to see from Gensler and the staff?
Well, I think it's very well reported that, Chairman Gensler is...
All right, I'll be 50% right. I'm going to pull off this regulation talk. I like Tim. Coin, free falling. A bit. Brian says civil engineering companies are really waking up to the usefulness of Matterport. Me likey. Folks, Matterport is money. In my opinion, like if you lose all your money and the company goes bankrupt, I'm sorry, but Matterport is such a phenomenal company. The world is going to wake up to its use for insurance. For its use for engineering, contracting, you name it, city permitting. Oh my gosh. You know what we need to do? And it's not, all permits in California could be reviewed by those 3D scans. Well, maybe not all, but some. I'll say some. If they're getting like rubber stamped off of what licensed folks are doing. That's something to investigate. And then it's a matter of people doing the scans and stuff. And I don't know, but those are really good documentation. Like, what would you rather have? A stupid permit or a 3D scan? Yeah.
To the point of, the importance of crypto. I'm not saying, I know there was a question just before about the systematic risk of crypto, and I agree. I don't think it's held, even though the institutional penetration is increasing. I don't think it poses a systematic risk. But
okay, boring. Sorry.
$2,800 a coin. And then Dogecoin, another Elon Musk endorsement this morning, Stu. So he tweeted this out. How much is that Doge in the window? If you can bring that up. And then he had Cyber Viking in the graphics there. Cyber Viking. That's something he likes to call himself as well, in reference to even when it comes to Tesla cars. But then he clarified that. And just about an hour ago says, this is my gaming laptop, which has never had a sticker until now. But this is obviously a call towards the Doge army and the cryptocurrency traders.
Gaming laptop. I mean, it makes sense. You just travel a lot.
Reminder, especially for the little guys, that you could lose a lot of money. And these trading markets are very volatile, but there are complaints. When you have this type of shakeout, the only people that can afford to hold their stakes are people like you.
All right. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, GME is running a little bit. We saw yesterday the short interest was going up over here. That was very interesting. All right. Yeah, I mean, the market otherwise has been very stable here. We got Enphase, SolarEdge, some of these other folks running very nicely here. Tesla's up 3%. We do have some down in the recovery space today. Volatility is down substantially. So doing very nicely here. Folks, I'm happy today. Certainly way better than the disaster of yesterday. Happy with some of our moves. Yeah, stay in the course. Stay in the course through September, October. And September, October, my goal is to dump a crap ton of options, use some tendies, pay some taxes, and roll over to next year with either shares or some longs. So it'll be fun. Anyway, take a look at the amazing coupon, 39% off, linked down below. We are expecting a price increase very, very, very soon. Good chance it's tomorrow. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks for being here, folks.